who's in here? Good morning. Good morning. Hey, little red. Hey, little red. Are we hungry? I'm a few minutes late this morning. What are y'all doing up there, girls? Huh? No, you're not that hungry. Y'all just not eating? Huh? Sassy pants. What are you doing? What are you guys doing? Itty bitty. There's little red. Trying to assert your dominance, huh? Now that the Colonel's gone. And there's Barbie. Good morning, girls. Good morning. Okay, you guys need some... Looks like you're pretty good for the morning. Huh? Pretty good? All right. Holler if you need me. Holler if you need me. All right, good morning, guys. Yeah, it's a little late. And boy, the garden is looking rough, but it's Independence Day. And I need to get out here and do some work. But I wanted to give you an update, even though it's a mess. It's a mess. So, since we're here, we're gonna start with the peppers. So, we got plenty of peppers putting on. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, looking good in here, boys. Looking good. So, we had a lot of rain a couple weeks ago. 5 days, 5 to 6 inches. But now I'm just watering almost every other day now. Probably should water every day. Got the bell peppers. Lots of peppers. Somewhere in here. Yep. Lots of peppers. So just been busy. Haven't posted any videos or done anything, but I've been doing things. Jalapenos. So we lost two who knows what critters of some sort. Got corn put in, and it's looking sparse. So this row right here was the seeds I had left from last year. Looks like some made it, some didn't. And then these are the fresh seeds from this year. So yes, it is not, well, actually, you know what? It's almost knee-high. Almost knee-high by 4th of July. Well, let's see here. This one definitely is knee-high. Here we go. Here's a knee. So, I planted it late. This is where the garlic was. By the way, on the garlic, we had, let's see here, 8-9 pounds probably, because I've got some garlic still hanging out here that needs to be put up because it's humidity. Woo! You see all this moisture? This is humidity. Potatoes were here. Potatoes were here. I need to, the moon was full. Was it last night, I guess? I'm a month behind. I'm a month behind on everything, y'all. God. Anyway, winter squash. I'll put some seeds in here for Seminoles. Seminole. So it's like a pumpkin out of, yeah, Seminole. Seminole pumpkins. So I'm going to skip this part. We're going to go over here and check out the greenhouse, because I need to get in here. I got a lot to do, but it is going to be nasty. Look at these big old giant peppers. So the pepper experiment is not doing so well. Yes, the plants are amazing. They took off in this heat in the greenhouse. However, you know, I had, what did we had? We had some aphids going on in this plant. But look, not a pepper one. So they just are not able to pollinate without that breeze, without the wind. So, just, yep, can't, not gonna happen. So I guess the experiment failed, only because we just can't get them to, no peppers to bloom. I mean, to make plenty of blooms. There's been plenty of blooms, no peppers. So we won't try that again, but hey, you know, it was an experiment to see if it worked. All of these guys need to come out. This is the rest of those carrots that I left. What was it, last month, I guess, whenever it was I pulled them. So, and they are definitely ready. This is all they're gonna do. It's just getting too hot, and I haven't really been watering any in here. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what happened there. So we're just gonna pick up where we left off. So anyway, carrots. This is these have got to come out, and hopefully I've got enough buckets and sand to deal with that. Should start seeing chamomile regrowing here soon, maybe. All of this went to seed. The rest of it went to seed, so it's all over the place. All right, tomatoes. So 2 weeks ago, right before the rains, I came out and put more strings. So these guys have grown, what does that look like? 2 feet, nearly 2 feet since that rain. So this is trying something new this year with this Florida weave. So we've got tomatoes doing good. Fingers crossed. Keep them up. Keep them up. I come out here and we'll see suckers everywhere. Everywhere. So a lot of that needs to be done. And I just throw them on the ground. But I got some pruning down here. I need to go ahead and prune them back up again. And everything's looking good. The basil is, look at this heat. Look at this. It's just already going to seed. But that's fine. I got basil left from last year if I need to just stop harvesting. The basil here is really for, gosh, I don't have a problem with aphids, so that's great. The only thing I'm not digging on this Florida weave, maybe it's I planted them a little close, maybe too close, or I allowed a sucker to form and create a second branch. I don't know. It's starting to get too hot. I mean, boy, I'm going to be in the house by 10 o'clock, I hope. But I got to get the weave on up here and get these guys in. So basically, what the Florida weave is in and out, and it keeps them straight up. So like this next row is going to go here, and then it'll go around, and they just kind of go in and out, just weave in and out. Oh, ooh, look here. So this one, originally, this is not the original plant. I had one die off, so I went ahead and took it out. But this is a sucker off of one of the first plants up there. It wasn't very big at all. And luckily, I pulled it off, and I just kind of stuck it in the dirt. Literally, just stuck it down in the dirt, watered it. Didn't think it was going to do anything, and then that rain came, and look at here. So yes, so if you let a sucker go a little bit, root it and put it in the ground, and you'll get another tomato plant. So that's cool. You know, sometimes it's about experimenting, but yeah, the tomatoes are coming on, and so far no blossom in this year. And please, fingers crossed. So far no hornworms, because that's what happened last year. I could not get a tomato, and every day I was coming out finding hornworms. Every single day. So, but yes, I got the basil in between every tomato plant. And this is just a volunteer. Oh yeah, all of that right there, all those zinnias, I didn't plant that. That's just where they went to seed last year. So that's why they're all over the place. Yeah. Looks like the weed eating didn't get done here yesterday, but it did everywhere else. Alright, so we got a couple of zucchini plants. This one had one zucchini. And look at all the male blooms. All of these were male blooms. Got no females on here. None. So that plant's pretty much done, it looks like. Got the one off of it, that was it. And then this one here. Oh my word. Overnight. Come on now. Yeah. But I didn't need a lot of zucchini. We still have so much from last year. So much from last year. And then more, the rest of the tomatoes. So this is just a regular stake in them. So since that rain, I have got to get out here. I've got to do some suckering. I've got to do some tying up. A lot going on in here. A lot. And all the weeds, gosh, just, whew, it's just so hot. Can't do anything. And then we got a volunteer. We got 2 volunteer watermelons here. And weeds, lots of weeds. Some lamb's ear, lots of lamb's ear. But lots of things to keep a person busy around here today. But yeah, let's see what happens. Now, I didn't grow those from seed, the watermelons from last year. This is just where I threw one of the rotten watermelons in that sweet potato video. So, anyway, I did plant these zinnias. I just had a little pack left from last year, so planted those. Now, greenie beanies. Look at this already. I can't keep them wet enough. But I've already jarred up a bunch, but I'm digging. Let me get back. You can see them all. So I am super digging these green beans. This is okay, yeah. That's little Red trying to learn his roo. The Colonel is no longer with us. Well, technically he's with us, just, you know, you'll never hear him again. Anyway, so this is the Cherokee, what is it? It's an heirloom. It's Cherokee striped greasy beans. So I've got to pick today. So basically you just kind of let them get to where they look bumpy. So that's what I'll be inside doing. I'm going to try to get these picked this morning. But, so I have, I don't know, I would say not quite 30 feet of pole beans. Because down here, this little section, that's the sun, well, you can see, the sun is not on the garden. I'm going to have to prune back this pear tree right here. And the position of the sun this year is that oak tree is just definitely not getting enough sunlight in this garden. Good or bad. It could be both, I guess. But anyway, gonna be some changes, I guess, next year for some stuff. But this section here and then that section over there, I'm not picking them. I am letting them go to seed. This will be my seed next year. So these are all hopefully just dry up here on the vine, and I'm hoping I will have enough. See, like here, 1 2 3 4 5. I mean, I'm counting 5 seeds right there. So here's another one. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So hopefully, I mean, if all of them do well, I should have enough seed in these 2 little sections. Because, word, oh my word, I put in two little packs, right, of seeds. And those 2 packs cost me, what was it, $6.50? And this is what I got. So not quite 40 feet, not even 35 feet of beans. So yeah. Now, oh my goodness, let's see here. I have got, oh, all of this was the broccoli. Everything's gone to seed now, so this is pretty good to probably pop off. Most of this is turned into forage or fodder for the little treats for the chickens. But there's a good one. I mean, the doggone moths got to it, so I got worms. But I've got a couple of nice size cabbage out of that. But yeah, I definitely need to take this cabbage. But yeah, the worms got to them. But they are good and firm, so hopefully I can salvage the heads and then leave the leaves for the chickens. They like them. And this one didn't make, it actually split off and made 2 for some reason. Who knows why. But yeah, all this was just that fall stuff, and I left it, and the chickens loved it. Rose is picking on this, and I've left it to go to seed. So here's letting it go to seed. Save the seeds. Save the seeds. So, you know, everything I do is from seed, but it's also heirloom, so I can save seeds. And I'm only growing like 1 variety of each thing. I have a really nice little tomato. What do you call those little tomato? Like Tommy toes is what we call them. Sun gold cherry tomatoes on the porch. And that has to be watered every day because the heat of the sun is just draining him every day. But I've already got green beans in the can already this year, and they're pretty darn tasty, let me tell you. They are tasty. So I'm pleased so far with the bean crop compared to last year. If I can get these tomatoes to make, I'm already happy, and I haven't even picked one yet. So just because, I mean, they're looking good. They're looking good. As long as I can keep them alive in this heat. I'll be watering again tonight. But yeah, this little garden of tomatoes has gone crazy with the storms. And they just got tossed around and so wet out here for so long I couldn't get out. I'm just super busy. So I'm picking the suckers. Here's a sucker I didn't get, but I'll get him today. So that way they can, and I'll probably trim them up a little bit, but not too much, because I don't want to take too much. Yes, you're not supposed to have them on the ground, right? So definitely take anything off the ground. And I just pop them off. Yes, my fingers end up being green, and fingernails are green by the end of the day. But you just pop them right off. But I'll leave them here around on the ground to kind of shade some of the dirt around them. Maybe keep some of the moisture in. But little suckers, pull them off. Like I said, this big one, let's just go ahead and use my fingernail here and snap it off. Like that. Other than that, that's what's going on. I mean, I've done some canning. I found a, oh my gosh, semi-shared. I was not planning on doing any preserves as far as like jams and jellies and stuff this year. Because I had you know, have some left from last year. And, you know, it'll definitely make us through the year. But, whoo, Nelly, I saw a recipe for chocolate cherry jam. Excuse me, not enough coffee yet. Chocolate cherry jam. And it is the jam. It is. If you like cherry cordials, yes, it is on point. Chocolate cherry jam. Yes. If I can find the recipe, it's on, I think it's ballmasonjars.com. But I'll see if I can try to find the link, and I'll post it in the description. But the sun has just hit the trees and hit the garden. And look at all this grass that needs to be taken out. I got the cardboard. I just hadn't had a chance to get out here. But I got to get these tomatoes strung up. Get those beans picked before it gets on that garden over there. And I want to be in the house before it feels like 100, literally, today outside. So, that's all. I've got things to do. It is Independence Day. And this is how I am spending mine. In the garden, enjoying, everything I'm growing this year so far. It's certainly putting out this year, and so far it's blessing us. I hope you guys, no matter what you do today, enjoy the day. Like I said, for most of us it's Independence Day, and for those that just think it's a day off work and time to grill out, happy 4th of July. And until next time, many blessings.